My mentor has done a wonderful job explaining ClickbaitPays. You must check it out, then contact me to get started.
The math for the second cycle and beyond, because during the second cycle we don't have to pay this $7 activation or any other activation for the second cycle because you already paid that. So back to the same mathematics, $2.83 times 3 clicks per day, $8.49 times 12 clicking days, about $101 times 90% because of the 10% withdrawal fee, that's $91 minus not 84 but now $77, which was our startup cost. We are net $14 and divide that by a startup cost of 77. We're left with 19% times 100, and then we divide that by 19 days. Then we jump up from 0.48% to 1% per day. Not in the fintech space, but rather in a advertisers wanting to get in front of viewers space, a completely different market for us to diversify into. So that's how the mathematics work. Again, the first cycle is going to be a bit less because of that activation fee, or unless you join directly with us, the tribe. By us, I mean me in my pocket. I will pay that back to you as a token of doing business with the Grateful Tribe. Now, let's do the mathematics on level 7, which is I think one of the most popular campaigns that people are starting to see the numbers get quite interesting. So our startup cost here is $240 plus $2,400. So that gives us $2,640. Then we're able to do 20 clicks a day at $13.50, giving us $270 per day times 12 clicking days, $3,260 over those 12 days. Now we have to subtract our startup cost, or even before that, we can do 90%, so that's going to be 2,916, and then we subtract the 240 minus the 2,400. We're left with 276 as our net, and from here we can divide that by 2640. We are left with 10%, so times that by 100. So on the first round, we're left with 10% over the 19 days, making it about 0.55% for each day in that 19-day cycle. Now, round 2, we don't have to pay this $240 activation, so our math ends up being much higher. So we have the $13.50 times 20 ads per day, $270 times 12 viewing days is $3,240 times 90% of that, which we get to keep. So that's $2,916. Then we subtract our startup cost, which is now $2,400 only. That's $516 as net. Then we divide that by 2,400. We see a profit of 21.5%. Divide that by the 19 days. Now we're at 1.1% per day. So at the highest level, you're at 1.1% daily, even though there's 12 days of clicking and 7 days of non-clicking. Over the course of the whole 19 days, the math breaks down to 1.1% net, even though we're getting paid one time at the end of the 19 days with profits and principal. The mathematics can get even more appealing if you decide to do some strategies, as I broke down in another video, of not waiting that cooling off week, but starting another cycle out of commissions and new deposits. You can get that second cycle going and wait for that deposit to come back to you a week later. That strategy is broken down in a separate video, but there are ways to optimize even this, not to mention the referral program, which pays you 10% of what your referrals are earning from this $2.83 here, or $13.50 here times 20, which is $270. So that can be $27 per day, and also times 3 campaigns that your referrals can have in one account. So maximum is level 7 times 3, which is what I did. The startup cost is in the $7,500 range, but we get that back every 19 days with roughly 1.1% growth over those 19 days. So 19% growth in 19 days with access to profits and principal after those 19 days. A lot more that we can dive deeper into in our team Telegram for ClickBait Pays. Hopefully this training has given you some appreciation for the mathematics, for math nerds like me, I hope you like to see the breakdown of these numbers. Always remember the first cycle is going to be less profitable than all the subsequent cycles of number 2 and beyond because there is no activation fee. That's a one-time thing, and the numbers become quite impressive. Something different to share with you guys, something different for us to be able to do on a daily basis as we get to work from home, work from our phones, and create income in creative ways. With that, I will catch you guys on the next. Hop into our team Telegram for ClickbaitPays or the full portfolio to check out the rest. Peace.
Love the presentation. Join this simple daily opportunity that really pays. Click or scan to join.